Okay, here's a scenario. God. Okay. Well, here's the scenario. We went to look like shit. Got out of the hospital today. Had some CAT scans done. Took me. Did blood work. Got some tiny little bruise there. Not bad. Got the blood test done, urine test, and did all the work. And then he says, "Oh, we're going to administer you a CAT scan." Here it is, 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay. 9 o'clock in the morning. And here it is going on 3:15. I didn't get into the CAT scan till 3:15. I got an imaginary watch, I guess. 3:15. They took them, took the pictures, sat in there 3-4 times, and I figured that'd be a charm. Well, we don't see any possible threats, which is bullshit. But so I had to follow my physician. So this is emergency room we're talking about. So I still got the headaches. I tell them I got the headaches, got the earache, got this thing, got this, that. So I got to go and make an appointment Monday to see my surgeon, Dr. Berkey, Mr. Brian Berkey, which he's a very good doctor. If anybody lives in the Florida area, he's up in Cleveland Clinic. They're up in Vero Beach. But anyways, he wasn't in. So I got dicked around with these nurses they got over there, and they just, and of course, when they put the IV in your arm, they just sit there for hours. That's like, I got more veins over here. Why, in the meantime, they're going to blow up this vein. So the woman's like, well, don't get mad at me or anything. I don't, I says, I ain't going to say nothing. Just stick me once. You better get it good and straight. Got it in there. Stuck that thing away to hell in there. And I tell you what, I am not afraid of needles, but man, I tell you, that freaking needle hurt. Anyways, they took blood sample. Then they gave me pain medications for my bad headache, neck ache, whatever. And I felt good. Oh, that's great. Fine and dandy. And here it comes 3:15 or whatever, almost 3:30. I get into the CAT scans. So figured I'd just give you an update what's going on here. So yeah, I made a couple goofy videos today while I was there. I was outside to get a break because I couldn't stand sitting in that place. And they had a security place in there. This is a true story. I just found out from another guy that was in there. I says, "What is with all these security and cops and sheriffs in this place? It's like a dang border patrol." He goes, "Huh? What happened was this guy was Baker acted. He was cuckoo, and there was 3 sheriffs in there. He shot one of them or something like that, and I guess one of the sheriffs shot the guy that was shooting, and he shot him dead right in the hospital. I didn't know that. I didn't hear nothing on the scanner, nothing on the news. They don't tell you squat in Palm Bay. So I found out the source in the hospital from some gentleman that told me. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe this shit. It goes to show you what a dog-eat-dog world is out there. You could just be here and gone tomorrow. Just like that. Some jerk-off comes in and just starts wiping you out. And that's how safe this world is. Unbelievable. And this is a hospital, folks. A cancer treatment center. ER room. This is where I was in the ER. There is another building over. It's a wing. It's a big circle. And the other wing is for the operations. You got operations and stuff like that. It's a weird hospital. Well, like I said, I made it okay, but I still got to follow up on I got to make a phone call Monday. I still feel like shit. and they said they hadn't found nothing, which is bullshit because I have a lump here, and I got it right up in here. They said there's that's why I have to go talk to my main doctor. These doctors here, they're just there for the ER, and that's which I went in is get the freaking ball rolling here. So, Mr. Adams here himself get pumped up with all kinds of garbage, and of course I went through a bag of saline, and my stomach was out to here. It looked like I had a beer belly out to here. It was disgusting. And a good friend of mine that passed away, my next door neighbor, his better half gave me a ride to go to the hospital, and she's a dearly nice woman. I don't know. Well, I could say she's the kindest, hardest lady you could ever meet, and she brought me to and from my house into back from the hospital back to my house in the middle of the night. So, she's the sweetest lady I've ever met, and she lost her husband, which was my friend. We met on the ham radio. We're ham buddies, and my buddy's up with the Lord right now, as you all know. But anyways, on the topic of me, I still get the dry throat, and all the tightness in here and all that crap. I've been feeling like shit for the past 2 weeks, or about a month. And I'm sure I updated you guys what's going on with this whole situation over here at Adam's house, Adam's Area's house. I do want to make more videos, but I'm not, the videos I made is just for funny and entertainment. I'm not, downing any people or anything. It's just as a joke. But the one with the toy, I wanted to film this little toy car, no bigger than my tractor, John Deere over here, driving around. It's got to go from here to there in a little golf cart, little toy, I call it. And then there was some guy parks right there, and I had to boot my camera up. He parks right. By the time I booted the camera up, the car blocks the way. The guy's already zooming off, and then that's where you got that clip. And he just went off to the side, went off to the left, and he went into the sunset. That was just for funny. I was just so bored out of my mind. I've been in that hospital all freaking day for almost 10 hours. Adam's here is very tired, a little grouchy, a little bit, but it goes with the territory. I mean, you gotta understand. I went through hell today, so I just want to get you all guys updated. And as for that lady there, the fairy godmother or whatever, that was just a goof. I had to do it. I don't mean it in no harm or anything. It's just for entertainment, for shits and giggles. My mom was with me, and she goes, "Jay, Adams, go check that out over there." And I said, "Who? What? You'll see." And I kid you not, this lady you saw in the video, she was dressed to the nines like a fairy godmother. And the old saying goes, you believe in miracles? Well, shit, I guess I do now. This lady came out of nowhere, and she went through the metal detector. Because they got metal detectors in the hospital now. It's like a goddamn border patrol when you go in there. So, because they had that shooting in there, and I didn't know about it to the last minute until I was getting discharged. Thank God I have to sleep in that place. I can't stand it, hospitals. But anyways, here she comes through the metal detector, puts her stuff in the x-ray machines, her pocketbook, purse, whatever, as you can see. And I had to cut the camera. There's people in the way. I didn't want to tape anybody. I hope I don't get striked on that, because I was not intending to tape whatever was it was all in the way. I was in a little area, and I just wanted to focus on this lady. It was just funny. It's almost like a costume almost she was wearing, but she must dress like this every day. I don't know. I mean, I couldn't believe it. And I was trying to I'm holding the camera like on an angle, so you can't really tell I'm filming. I'm holding it like this and make it pretend I'm doing something with it, And I had the camera like this on an angle, and she was right directly over here. And I don't know what else to tell you. It was a goof, man. I tell you, it was a trip. I thought I was seeing things because I'm so tired. I got my I had my second energy. It was just when you get tired, you get overtired, then you get that boost. Now I'm starting to go down now, and I'm getting to the point. I figured I'd make a video and tell you what's all going. Y'all go know what's. See, I am getting tired. I'm stuttering and all medicine, and I just took my medications and stuff. But anyways, I figured you guys was wondering how I'm doing. Like I said, we got to go make an appointment Monday and see what the situation's all about here, head and neck. They did the scan from here all the way down to here and here. So I got pumped up with a bunch of electromagnetic fields and radiation today. And I don't care what anybody says. When I went to radiation therapy before, when you go through a high-powered CAT scan, they say, "Oh, you can't feel the heat. You can't feel anything." Bull crap! I did. When they put that beam, I felt myself going through the tube, going like that, and they beamed right through here, up, and my throat was like right here where the beam was, and I could feel it. And they said, "Well, don't breathe." So I'm holding, and I'm going like, and I'm almost out of breath, and I could taste my tongue was getting warm. I could feel it. It's just like if you're on a radio, you touch an antenna, right? It's radiating power through it. You touch an antenna, it's going to burn you. You know, when you're in a radioactive or in a radiation thing, what you call it, your skin is the most softest tissue on your body. It's going to go right through. And it went through this area. You can actually feel the heat under my tongue and my mouth. And when I got out of there, I had that weird, funky taste. It was like it was like a chemical taste. Because I was experienced on having radiation treatment 2 years ago, or a year ago, a year and a half ago. And I'm like, I could taste that weird, funky taste. Because it's actually beaming through your skin. It's probably boiling your saliva or something. It just tastes so horrible. And I just felt like crap all day. They pumped me up with the saline, a whole bag of saline. I came home feeling like crap. So all you guys are doing good. Don't worry. I got some plans. Maybe in the lineup for some radio stuff, or I got an amplifier, maybe a Heathkit amplifier. I got to talk to a friend of mine. He is going to sell it to me or whatever, and I want a project. I need a project because I'm going out of my mind right now. So that's the scenario on that. So my day was just shot. I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Actually, yesterday morning now. 5 o'clock. From 5 o'clock, my mom got up at 7 o'clock, and from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, I arrived. From 9 o'clock to 3, they did the blood. I had to do the urine, went in, and then I waited for 3:15 in the afternoon for my freaking CAT scan. Can you freaking believe it? And my insurance company, I guess, pulled through, and they don't know nothing. They're just a bunch of morons behind a desk with a damn boom mic on their head. Oh well, they look at their paper. Oh, Mr. Mr. No, Mr. Adams, you got. They don't know. They It's just like pulling a rabbit out of a hat and read what's on the rabbit's face or on his underside. And here I lie here tonight. I'm gonna go to bed tonight, and I got a freaking splitting headache behind my neck again. I don't know if it's my back or it's just this. I don't know. And I do have back problems, so that's got to be the next addressed thing. But we're here. So, and I thought I was gonna be in for the night over there. I don't, and then be incubated. Last time I had this done, I was incubated for 8.5 hours. Pretty much, I was dead on the table with oxygen hooked up to my, and they keep an eye on your vitals on a machine, how long you've been out, Make sure your heart rate is good. Make sure your breathing's good. Your oxygen level. Uh, Make sure your brain is working and all that shit. I was out, like I said, 8.5 hours incubated. That's an awful long time, and it went like that. I didn't want to wake up that day. It was so peaceful. It's like you don't want to wake up. Then you wake up, you're back to reality. It's like I don't want to go. I remember I was all out of it. I don't want to wake up. It was so nice, peaceful. But anyways, enough of the dumb morbid talk. But anyways, we're doing fine. We're hanging in there. Uh, like I said, all of the jokes aside, those things I posted, it's just for jokes and shits and giggles. It's not the it's not the people. It was so crowded in there, and I had other people in there. I didn't mean to put other people in there, but I'm not focused on other people. It was just focused on that one person. And there was a cop in there, brushing her down, make sure she don't have weapons and all that. It's like an airport. So we went through that scenario, and so. Anyway, so this coming Monday, I gotta make another goddamn appointment. So I don't know how